Tonight, it has been more than 6 months since the Polk County State Attorney's Office decided not to recommend criminal charges against 4 Lakeland police officers. It's a case we covered for months after activists called for the officers to be fired following the arrest of Antwan Glover last June. It was caught on video. We do want to warn you here. It's violent.
Why'd you grab him in the headlock for? Why'd you grab him in the headlock for?
Stop, G. Don't put my dad in his face!
Tonight, Antwan Glover is still fighting charges. He's facing 3 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting officers with violence. Glover tells us he's since moved out of Lakeland for his safety as he awaits his next court date. Just hours ago, 10 Tampa Bay's Miranda Parnell spoke to Glover, who didn't want to go on camera, and a local social justice advocate still calling for his charges to be dropped.
It's been over a year since this night. But Antwan Glover and his family say they're still haunted by what happened.
I'm a victim of police brutality.
In new videos posted on social media, Glover says that he was beaten and tased by Lakeland police in front of his family in December of 2022 after being stopped for a seatbelt violation.
We're not giving up. We're not going away.
And community advocates like Dr. Clayton Cowart are still standing by Glover's side and pushing to have his remaining charges dropped.
We're not quitting because they made a decision.
Glover has called for the officers to be removed from their duties and criminally charged, but the police department says that while they were placed on modified duty during an investigation into what happened, the officers were not reprimanded after the state attorney's office found their conduct to be lawful. A previous statement from the state attorney said that Glover refused to follow commands and was aggressive and violent to officers when they tried to remove a satchel from around his neck. At the time, the department says the agency was still in the early stages of rolling out body cameras, and that equipment had not yet been issued to officers involved.
That's a he say, she say, but when the camera comes, it's truth. I mean, the cameras don't lie.
This afternoon, the state attorney's office told us Glover is currently charged with 3 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer and 1 count of resisting officers with violence. Cowart and Glover are calling for all charges to be dropped, and they're asking for community support to try to make it happen.
I feel like they're trying to get the community to be immune to this kind of behavior. It's like, oh, you get what we give you. Just take it. If we beat you up, go home, go to sleep, stop crying about it.
In Lakeland, Miranda Parnell, 10 Tampa Bay.
The case against Glover is moving forward. A pretrial conference is scheduled for the morning of February 13th.